We're live. Saturday, February 19th, 2022, on the verge of thermonuclear war. Nobody's in there now. The most banned network in the world.
The bottom line on nuclear weapons is that when the president gives the order, it must be followed. There's about 4 minutes between the order being given and the people responsible for launching nuclear weapons to do so. As president, I will make it clear that the United States will treat cyber attacks just like any other attack. We will be ready with serious political, economic, and military responses.
They're voting for peace on planet Earth if they vote for Trump. But if they vote for Hillary, it's war.
He came, saw, and died.
With her, you'll end up in World War III.
I want the Iranians to know that if I'm the president, we will attack Iran.
Right now, Senator, for us to control all of the airspace in Syria would require us to go to war in Syria and Russia.
The U.S. military has just raised the threat level to DEFCON 2. Meanwhile, Hillary Clinton is still threatening Russia with military action following unconfirmed reports of further hacking. It's like she's not even concerned about the repercussions.
Of course not, because she's...
Really loud noise.
All right, looks like we're having a little bit of technical difficulties. We'll try to get Leanne back on in a few minutes.
When the president gives the order, it must be followed.
What's up, everybody? I hope y'all can hear me. You know, every time I play that video, I have to get myself suited up, booted up for it. You know what I'm talking about? Because you just never know. A lot's been going on this weekend. I want to thank everybody for coming out. James Garner, what's up, homie? Andrea, pretty saucy. Thank y'all for coming out once again on this adventure. Y'all did know, or did y'all know that Wednesday was 2022. So I hope y'all into that, or better yet, I hope y'all know about that. Or was it Wednesday? I don't know. But hey, check this out. This is getting hot. You know, let me take this out right quick. Get comfortable here. Testing. What's going on, everybody? Once again, welcome to the Deeper Thought Experience. I'm your host, the DJ Dundada, Deeper Sax. I'm trying out this new mic. I hope y'all enjoy the new mic and the new voice that I may have. You know, I'm gonna say it again. I say it every time I make a video, but what's up with your boy? What's up with your boy? Tell me that. Sleepy Joe. What's up with your boy? I mean, I just don't get it. I mean, Vladimir Putin, man, he just did the okey-doke on all of us. I didn't really expect that, to be honest with you. Man, he just pulled out all the cards. And at the same time, I'm a little nervous. Because World War III is something that we don't need and something that we don't want. Don't get me wrong, what's going on over there in Ukraine and Russia, I mean, that's their problem. I think we need to get out of that NATO crap. think NATO gonna get us killed. And that's just my opinion on it. I could be wrong, but who knows? I got a lot to talk about, but we're gonna make this short and sweet. I'm not gonna be venting because I'm still doing some research and I'm still studying this stuff. And I was talking to a homeboy of mine, my homeboy Philip today. I call him Felipe. Yeah, Garner might know about him. But anyway, I always say, we've been saying a lot for the last week or so. We still here. Hopefully tomorrow, or if we still here, we don't see a mushroom cloud in the air. Vladimir already made threats. If y'all intervene, NATO or anybody, it is what it is. I'm like, hey, don't bring this in our neighborhood. You gotta do it. Washington, but leave us alone. We ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm still trying to get my free crack pipe. But that's, it is what it is. I'm still pissed off about that. Some people are in denial about it. Oh, that's not what he meant. That's not what he said. He said it. Okay. All right. And I'm going to show you proof later. If you don't believe it. But, the history of Ukraine and Russia goes back many, many years. And like I said in the last show, this don't have nothing to do with us. And, it's like, family feuding. It's like a family feud. Everybody feuding. All the way back from the USSR, Soviet Union. When the Soviet Union got broke apart, and come to find out, Poland was involved in the Soviet Union and all this stuff, and it was broke up in 3 parts. And, this is confusing. I didn't know it go that deep, but it do. From the little fast research I did on it. And, everything boils back down to Lenin. And I wasn't able to download the part where Vladimir Putin was talking about the history. And Vladimir Putin, before he invaded, he apologized to the Ukrainians. He apologized to, about what Lenin did and the confusion with Stalin. I was like, okay, all right, that's what's up, all right. And then all of a sudden, the next day, boom, he hit him hard. And his reason is basically, in Kiev, I hope I'm saying it right, Kiev, whatever. I'm not Ukrainian, I'm not Russian, so I don't know how to pronounce the words. But I'm just saying that how they getting, what's the word? They getting abused by the Ukrainians, the older Russians, or they getting, he said, enough is enough. But to make a long story short for me is, we got our own problems that we need to deal with. We got a southern border, right over there, southern border, that Mr. Sleepy Joe need to be dealing with. All right, we got gas prices going through the roof, and let me tell you something. Now remember, just 6 months ago, your boy Sleepy Joe gave Russia, or let them, go ahead and open up the little gas lines in Russia. I think it's called the, I can't believe I'm forgetting stuff. The Nord Stream pipeline. Gave it to Russia. Told them to do whatever they want to do. But he shuts down the Keystone Pipeline 9 months ago. Like I tell you, man, this is the takedown of America. But at the same time, it's a 360-degree psychological war. And remember, all this happened Wednesday. as far as Russia, just, I mean, everything that's going on the news, I go back to that date of 2/2/2022. Those are a lot of twos. And Pluto aligning up with the planet. I hope I'm saying it right. Some of you gurus out there know what I'm talking about, so work with me. Don't be sitting here cussing me out. Whatever. Say, this dude don't know what he talking about. Hey, look, I'm learning as I go. All right, so lay off me, lay off me. Not pull up on me, but just lay off me. Pull up on me. I mean, I just don't get it. My mind is just confused right now. Just like, I didn't think all this is gonna move so fast. And I know that everybody, tune in to hear about, the invisible enemy and the Jabberjabber and all that stuff. We're gonna get to that. Hopefully, we're gonna get to that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. What did you say, nigga, baby? I'm getting my shovel. Come on, sis. We're gonna need more than a shovel. We're gonna need some concrete. We're gonna need a backhoe. Go down about 30, 40 feet underground. Maybe that'll work. I mean, your boy, he got us all thinking about that now. I want to know you can go to the bank and get a loan just to get a army redoubt or underground shelter. Who knows? I guess I'm gonna go to the bank and ask. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. But I mean, here it is. We got to be worrying about Ukraine and the Russia situation, and it's all on the news, just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But at the same time, you got Sleepy talking about their freedoms and their respect, but we're not getting it over here. How can we not get all those things that's protected under the Constitution? Why we can't get that stuff here? Why are you being so difficult with, these mandates? All the blue states now, it seems like all the blue states are the ones that's got all these mandates. I don't understand it. And in California, you got a convoy coming out of Cali going towards Washington, D.C. One of the leaders of the group came out and said, look here, man, we just coming to express our First Amendment, our redress of grievances. All right? It ain't gonna be no provocateurs. This is a peaceful event, so you don't set us up like you did them boys January 6th. So I'm like, that was smart for him to come out and say that. But that ain't gonna stop them. If they trying to get something done, ain't nothing gonna stop them. Just like Mystical, we won't stop. Let us stop. Nah, 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 nah. I don't know if you ever heard that song, but if you did, then you know what I'm talking about. Everybody just understand something. We just got to get down and seriously get on our knees and pray. Because like I always tell y'all, spiritual war. Evil versus good. Good versus evil. The fallen angels, they're coming. I mean, they're not coming, they're here. The media is trying to get you to think one way. They want you to focus on Ukraine. And I get that. But what about here in our own country? You know what I'm saying? What about here? Why we can't get, the things that we need here? Food is going up. Food prices, gas. And now it's about to go through the roof because guess who United States is getting most of their oil from? Where do you think they get most of their fuel or whatever? I mean, their oil, energy, and not only that, This is the messed up part about it, guys. Oh, let me drink some orange juice right quick. Ain't nothing like orange juice. Organic too. Anyway, one thing y'all need to understand. Not only is you getting energy, your energy price is gonna go up, but now also your food. Think about that for a minute. Come to find out, Russia exports 15% of our fertilizer for farmers. Think about that for a minute. So since you want to put sanctions, tariffs, whatever you're trying to do, you want to put it on Russia. And Russia going like, it is what it is. We're going up on your fertilizer. Your farmers will struggle. Because you need fertilizer to grow your food. We just raised up on the price of oil with OPEC, with the Saudis, because we can do that. You put sanctions on us, we're going to put sanctions on you. But 2 days ago, or was it yesterday? You got NATO, you got Sleepy. They come out talking about we're going to put more sanctions on Russia. Vladimir Putin basically said, you know what, I tell you what. You know what? Check this out. Since I've been watching your news and you talking about a cyber attack, you putting it out there in the airways of a cyber attack, that means any young kid anywhere in the world can sit there and hack your stuff, and you gonna blame us for it? Got you, son. I tell you what, one more word about sanctions, and I consider that an act of war. One more word about sanctions, I consider that an act of war. Like you think that a young kid sitting in a basement can sit there and hack into your stuff, and you want to blame us, and that will be an act of war. Well, say sanction again. Say it. And I consider that an act of war. I mean, that takes balls. And the only thing I'm saying is that to Vladimir Putin, and to the Ukrainians over there, Zezinov, Zebinov, Ziggy, whatever his name is. Hey, look, man, I got a family. All right, leave that over there, man. And Sleepy Joe, just give the money back to him, man. Give the money back to the Ukrainians, okay? To the Ukrainian government, all your boys over that you did business with for the last 8 years. You and Obama, y'all just give that money back to him, man. And all this might just go down and be quiet. Stop. Tell your boys, the Alphabet crew, to leave Ukraine. Stop laundering money over there. Bring that money. Do what you got to do, but leave them folks alone. Because I'm going to tell you something. Ukraine is almost, I'll give you a good analogy. Ukraine is like Mexico. Okay? Ukraine is like Mexico. You got your drug cartels. You have all the legal stuff that you know you can't do here. You got all that going on in Ukraine. I mean, in Ukraine, but just like Mexico. This is what people don't know. And the only thing Vladimir Putin basically saying is, ever since 1990, during that treaty, they promised, NATO promised that, hey, we're not going to go nowhere near the Russian border. We're not going to try to antagonize or try to persuade Ukraine to be a part of the EU or United Nations or whatever, NATO. We're going to try to stop all that. We're not going to even go there because we know you don't like it, and we're trying to keep peace. 2 years later, they just kept irking. You know what I'm saying? So they just been creeping up. And he going like, hold on now, I thought we had a treaty. Why y'all putting all these missiles on my border like this? This is not against this is against the treaty. You know what I mean? So it's just like no one's listening to Vladimir. You know, Vladimir and his people over there, they do watch American TV, American news. So I hope you know they ain't stupid. They they ain't stupid. They know what's going on. They that's why he probably just said, "Bump, I'm just gonna take all of Ukraine. I'm just gonna clean house." Because he knows about the money laundering. He knows about the secret deals that's been going on. He knows. And he's been quiet, but now he's just like, I'm going to just risk it. I'm going to just run for it. I'm finna run for the border, technically. And we're going to do this. And we're going to clean up these separatists, and we're going to make everything great again. We're going to make Ukrainian, you know, our allies, and bump NATO. Whatever you need, Ukraine, we got you. Leave them boys alone because they ain't no good. So I guess that's what what he's trying to say. But all that I gotta say, I got no beef with the man. That ain't my problem. That's y'all. That's y'all dealing. All thing I know that Vladimir Putin is now forcing a jabber on me. You feel me? Okay, we all agree to that. He's not forcing a jabber on us. Okay, I mean, he's not teaching. His teachers over there in Russia, they're not teaching our little kids how to be the opposite sex, or instead of saying he and she, you gotta say they, he, and all them pronouns. He ain't teaching all that. He teaching boys to be men, women to be women. And that's where it's supposed to be. So, and if you don't know about what I'm talking about, I'll give you a good example. Google drag queen story time. That's it. Drag queen story time. Kids go, these adults go to elementary schools dressed up in drag, and just like you go to a strip club, they sit here singing, dancing. I don't even want to talk about it no more. Let's go to something else to talk about. But you get the drift. Y'all Google that if y'all want to. I got pissed off. So, and don't forget now, China is sitting there looking at everything now. China over there going like, they smiling. They're going like, well, we do got some crap on Sleepy Joe too. We gave him some money and his son. Just like you boys in Ukraine, we gave them mad money over there. So let's see. Well, let's see what you're going to do, Putin. Because we looking at Taiwan. I tell you, man. It's just a 360, man. And I'm just sitting here going like, man, I'm just trying to put food on my table. Every 5 years I buy me a brand new car. This is the first year I had to halt off and say, hold up. Something ain't right. Why are these cars going up $10,000, $15,000 more than ever? Pickup trucks never ran $80,000. When they do that? When did a Ford cost 80 grand? When did a Chevy cost 80 grand? Because of a chip? Y'all believe that? A damn chip? No. But you can damn sure get a crack pipe though, for free. Yeah, right. So anywho, back to what I'm saying. I got more to say. But you know what? Bump all that. We're gonna talk later on the other end. I got a video for y'all. Now, here's your boy Putin. He's basically, breaking down why he did what he did and other things. But here's the key. Don't got nothing to do with us. But at the same time, this has been predicted. I didn't know. I just found out that these people in the shadows, I guess on the good side, they predicted this 5 months ago that in February a war was going to break out. Now, did that war supposed to involve us, or that's something that's dealing with Ukraine or whatever? I don't know. But I don't know, man. This dude Alex Jones, Jesus Christ. Alex Jones was right, I guess, huh? Anyway, check this out, guys. Tell me what you think. No. Let's see. You're going to do it like this. Bam.
I don't want a war. But We're looking at a giant war in February right now. Currently, that's the projection with the top people on the earth who claim they're not with the New World Order Combine. Is war in February.
Обстоятельства требуют от нас решительных, незамедлительных действий. Народные республики Донбасса обратились к России с просьбой о помощи. В связи с этим, в соответствии со статьей 51 частью 7 Устава, санкции Совета Федерации России и во исполнение ратифицированных Федеральным собранием 22 договора о дружбе и взаимопомощи с Донецкой Народной Республикой и Луганской Народной Республикой. Мною принято решение о проведении специальной военной операции. Ее цель – защита людей, которые на протяжении 8 лет подвергаются издевательствам, геноциду со стороны физического режима. Кто бы ни пытался помешать нам, а тем более создать угрозу для нашей страны, для нашего народа, должны знать, что ответ России будет незамедлительным и приведет вас к таким последствиям, с которыми вы в своей истории еще никогда не стали. Мы готовы к любому развитию событий.
Now, the Russian President Vladimir Putin is calling this a, quote, special military operation to protect Donbass. It is clearly bigger than that. Now, he made a surprise appearance on state television calling for the demilitarization of Ukraine, blaming the government in Kyiv for bloodshed, but said Russian forces are not planning an occupation.
Whoever tries to interfere with us, and even more so to create threats for our country, our people should know that Russia's response will be immediate, and will lead you to such consequences that you have never experienced in your history.
Now, Ukraine's President, Volodymyr Zelensky, he went on Facebook again to address the nation. He says he's imposing martial law but urged the country not to panic.
Today, each of you should stay calm. Stay at home if you can. We are working. The Army is working. The whole sector of defense and security is working. No panic. We are strong. We are ready for everything. We will win over everybody because we are Ukraine.
Now, that's what he says. And he also made a threat. Oh, Vlad. You got Zebinov, whatever his name is. I just know that he's a comedian. We used to laugh at him, but now he's serious, so we got to take him serious. Understand? We got to take him serious. I guess. Whatever. Now, once again, we got to ask that question. How did we get here? How did we get here? Well, I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole as far as how we got here, but you do understand this man he said what he had to say, very precise, very clear, even though it was in Russian. He didn't stutter. He didn't forget his words. He didn't mince his words. He looked straight into the camera. And he told y'all what it was and what it is and what it's going to be. So, can't really get mad at the cat for that. Now, let me let you see somebody else. Now, this is going to be a short clip, so I'm going to cut it off real quick. But I have to show you this because it's kind of embarrassing. But in order to deal with what we got to deal with, in order to move on, we got to go there. You know what I mean? So, check this out. You tell me something.
Reopenings or closures become a potent midterm issue for Republicans to win back the suburbs?
What we got going on?
Oh, I think it could be, but I hope in God that they're...
Won't let me play.
What?
How about that?
That, look,
Let's try this again.
maybe I'm kidding myself.
He's what?
But as time goes on,
As what goes on?
the voter who
Voter?
is just trying to figure out, as I said,
They don't want
how
to
to
act.
take care of their
Well, it's not
family,
acting
put
right,
three
so
squares on the table, stay
maybe
safe.
that's a sign. Maybe it's a sign that this thing is freezing up. Don't want us to check this out. Let's see here. Oh well. But we okay. All right. I think we're back on, guys. We had technical difficulties, I think. So I guess I just go to the chat. So what's going on, Pretty Saucy? Andrea, what y'all talking about in the cotton picking? What y'all talking about in the cotton picking, huh? What y'all talking about? Pretty Saucy. What y'all talking about? What y'all laughing about? As soon as I said something about sleepy, everything froze on me. Ain't that something? Let me see here. Let's see if I can find me a video for you then. How about that? I ain't giving up. We won't stop. Nah, 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 nah. How about that? Let me see. Find you something. Now this one, I'm finna pull it back up. How about this? Check this out.
School reopenings or closures become a potent midterm issue for Republicans to win back the suburbs.
Ain't
Oh, I think it could be. And I hope in God that they're...
What?
What?
Look. Maybe I'm kidding myself.
He's what?
But as time goes on...
As what goes on?
The voter
Voter?
is just trying to figure out, as I said, how to take care of their family, put three squares on the table, stay safe, maybe pay their mortgage.
The question about schools?
Is becoming much more informed on the...
Uh-oh. He doesn't know where he's at now.
the motives of some of the political players and some of the political parties.
Who's asked about
I think
schools?
that they are not going to be as susceptible to believing some of the outlandish things that have been said and continue to be said.
Did anyone catch what this man just said? Anyone? I mean, the man asked to do a question and he went out in left field. Y'all, not y'all in the audience, but some of y'all watching this video, this is what y'all voted for, right? 81 million, right? You want us to believe that, huh? Okay, whatever. Hey, it is what it is. That's what y'all say. But tell you what. let's get into the jabber jabber. Let's get into some jabber jabber newsage. And some reports have came out in the last 2 months. I'm going to share some of them with you if I can. If we don't have another technical difficult type of thing going on. Probably try to find that video for you. Which I am going to find that video for you. Because y'all need to know who, Dr. Syed Haider is. I hope I'm saying that right. Dr. Syed Haider. Not hater, like you hating on me, but Haider. He's good people. He got a website. mygotodoc.com. Dr. Syed Haider. He was on the Owen Schroer show, and it was about 45 minutes. Y'all need to go look it up. I bet they go to mygotodoc.com. Y'all go there and get yourself acquainted with Dr. Syed Haider. He also helps you out as far as sending you the stuff you need, getting the stuff you need if you tend to get a little down, if you know what I mean, from the invisible, enemy, which is the virus. So what I'm saying is, if y'all want any kind of anything, as far as how to deal with it, what to do in order to deal with it, and all this is the man you need to go see. I bet it, get on his website. There's a small fee. You also got Dr. Ben Marble, with myfreedoctor.com. So I hope y'all writing this stuff down. Dr. Ben Marble, myfreedoctor.com. That's the man. And then you got Dr. Syed. So there you have it. So let me see here. Let me see if I can find you a short clip of Mr. Syed where he's talking about the invisible enemy that we call the virus. Alright, let's see if I can go through this for you.
On his OUC, our teams are now embedded in governments around the world. That's actually what they wrote.
Not that one. Not that one. That right there is another video that I need to show y'all, to be honest with you. But like I promised y'all, it's not gonna be it's gonna be short and sweet. Short and sweet video about let me see, this one.
Majority of people who catch COVID, you got to be worried about long COVID, right? That's the real killer in the long run, right? A chronic inflammatory disease that makes it hard for you to sleep, hard for you to think, hard for you to go to work. You have no energy. You're like.
Now, when you say that, is that because it's continuing to bother your lungs, or what is it?
Yeah. So what is it? It's the spike protein, right? That is the payload. That is the toxin. And so the spike protein in people who have long COVID, it never leaves their body. The virus is dead. It's all gone, except for the spike protein is still there. Your immune system cells are holding on to it, and they become kind of abnormal. There's monocytes in your body that hold on to it, and then they become kind of like, these insurgents. They're just like creating inflammation in your body. They're like attacking you instead of like doing what they're supposed to do, which is get rid of the spike protein, and attack invaders.
How much of this plays into whether you're vaccinated or not?
Yeah, so the vaccine does not protect against long COVID, right? It may actually make it worse. So that's what they say, right? They say in all the news articles, if you get, the vaccine, it'll protect you from everything. It'll protect you from long COVID, it'll protect you from COVID.
It'll protect you from demons. It'll protect you from falling off a cliff.
I don't know if y'all hear that. That's not me. It's my cat. Anyway, I gotta start locking the door when she comes in. I'll tell you this before she comes in. If you want to hear, but if you want to go to a website that basically gives you more information about the jabber jabber as far as the negative adverse reactions, then you need to go to a website. Simple. All the stuff you need to know is on the intranet. Ain't that something? Alright. So you got Dr. Syed Haider. Make sure y'all write that down and go to his website, register. If you got any questions, he answers all the questions for free. You have nothing to worry about. There's people out here trying to help you. It's not like there's people out here just trying to make money off you or want to see you die. You know, so you have nothing to worry about. So you got people out here trying to help you. If you want to know more about the Jabber Jabber and what it's doing to people, or however, go to howbadismybatch.com. Howbadismybatch.com. And there you can get the info you need as far as what's going on with it, what they're going to do with it, you know, because I just found out over the last 2 months or whatever, over 23,000 people, you know, 23,000 people, 23,990 people died. So, because of adverse reactions. So that's kind of crazy. Then you got, 480 miscarriages within the last 2 months from the Jabber Jabber. 4,080 miscarriages. So, I mean, we're not, I'm not lying to you. I mean, these are the statistics from VAERS. I should have wrote that as VEAR, VAERS report. Alright, it's virus. Let me see, what is it? Is it virus? Well, y'all know, just look up VAERS, VEAR.com. And if I got that wrong, I'll put it down in the comment section later, as far as the right thing, the right way of spelling it, for all you teachers out there and PhD teachers that gonna go at me for misspelling my words. I don't do this every day. I'm a blue collar worker. I don't work in an office. I don't work in a cubicle. I don't be on a computer typing. I don't do that real. I mean, I probably type 5 words a minute. So, work with me. Now back to business. 130,000 hospitalizations in 2 months. How is that even possible? How? That's a lot of people. Jesus Christ. Got me thinking now, like, man, how did that even happen? Good Lord Almighty. Wow. Alright, let me see, I got a text. Alright, someone asked me on a text, or better yet, bring it up, that I didn't bring up earlier, which person's got that's a good point. Think about it. Let's go back to Ukraine and Russia. We're going to get back on that medicine. But I got to say this right here about the Russian thing, okay? Y'all get closer. Y'all get closer. I want y'all to hear this. Y'all get closer. Something to think about. Something to think about. Now, for the last 6 months, right, when it comes to the Jabber Jabber, when it comes to all this stuff, right? Hold on, y'all. I got to say this. I want to make sure y'all hear me. So let me cut my heater off right quick, because I want to make sure y'all hear me now. Y'all ready? For the last 6 months to a year, they've been pushing mandates, right? Or talking about mandates. Then he wants to see and say it is mandated for our great soldiers, our great military, to take the Jabber Jabber by January. So if you're in the armed forces, you got to take the Jabber Jabber, right? Now I just gave you the statistics about how many people don't have miscarriages. how many hospitalizations. The myocarditis had went through the roof. I think they said myocarditis went up 400% was in the last 2 months. Heart attacks, strokes. All right. You got majority of our military men and women that took this mRNA, whatever, right? Vladimir Putin, he's not forcing his soldiers to do anything like that. None of them have took it. The Chinese, none of them took it. The military, none of them took it. Think about that for a minute. Scary, ain't it? Now look at this as well. Something else, something that the media's not telling you, but I told y'all last week. I thought I was joking. It was called the winter's vagina. I hate saying it because it's so hard to roll off my tongue saying it, but I gotta say it. Winter vagina. That's another thing that's going on with the Jabberjabber. Winter vagina. And if you don't know what that is, Google it. I don't want to tell you. But it's from your partner. If he's got the jabber and you get freaky with him, yeah. You gonna think he been messing around, don't you? That's not what it is. It's not what it is. But then again, it could be, but then again, it's not what it is. So if y'all look up that winter's vagina, it ain't pretty. I mean, well, I'm not trying to scare you ladies. I'm just saying, just watch yourself. Just watch yourself. That's all I gotta say about it. Cause be careful. As if we still here. I'm gonna keep saying that through the show because I'm telling you, we don't even know we're gonna be here tomorrow because we don't know what NATO gonna do. And at the same time, you got NATO and Sleepy up there. They don't know. They trying to figure it out. And they don't call nobody's bluff. That's all I'm saying. Don't call Putin's bluff because he might do it. He knows something we don't know. And like I said, they got underground redoubts. I mean, well, they got islands. They got underground bunkers. And most of them are in mountains. That's all I'm going to say about that. And if you don't believe me, I don't know what to tell you. I got sources too. And sources done broke it down to me. Only thing about it, me and you not invited. And if you try to walk up in there, it ain't gonna be pretty for us. So, with that being said, we just gotta do what we gotta do, folks. And that is what? We gotta pray, and we gotta be serious when we pray. I mean, people always tell you to pray, but no, we seriously gotta get on our knees and ask, hey, just give us one more reprieve, dear God. One more reprieve. Forgive us for all the things we have done in our lives, especially, with the children. Some of y'all, abortion and everything like that. We done talked about that. And if you have gotten one, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But just watch us, some of us done did some crazy things in life. We done sold drugs. Not saying I have. I'm just saying, we drank. I'm not saying I drank. I'm just saying, you drank. Some of us have drove cars fast and ran away from the cops. I'm not saying I did that neither. So I'm just giving stuff out there. Things we've done, and knowing it was a sin, that's what God forgives us for. He forgives us for our sins. But right now we need a reprieve because they done got, this ain't the 1920s and the 1800s where you just shoot. Like I told you before, we got nukes now. We got nukes out here. You know what I'm saying? And right now, It ain't went too kinetic. You got folks out here, you know, in Ukraine and everything. You know, they do. The only thing you hear is this right here. But we don't want to go to that other one. All right, because if they go to the other one, then you know, man, God help us. Let me get this off the screen. But I do want to tell you this. If you're going to point fingers, you point fingers at these folk right here. The Great Reset, Davos Group, Klaus Schwab, George Soros, all these old-ass people. Once again, I'm going to say that in every video I have. Old-ass people sitting here trying to tell us what to do, how to do, without how to run our lives. And most of these cats got black cards. Most of these cats are multi-billionaires. Alright? And they didn't get their money from busting their ass like me and you do every day at work. Most of these guys are old Nazis. These are your real Nazis. These are the cats that's running your life. These are the ones that are behind the government. This right here is the shadow government right here. Right there. Right there. That's your shadow government right there. You see that? Right there. Great Reset, Davos Group. The New World Order. I could go on. Klaus Schwab. George Soros. There's like 100 of them. All of them old as dirt. For some reason they won't die. The Rockefellers. All of them. They won't die. I don't know what it is. Is it the adrenochrome or something? Oh, you know, we're going to get there. We're going to get to that later in the next show. I don't want to break it down to you now. So, this is getting crazy, man. But, check out those websites I gave you. Okay? I don't need to hold y'all hand. Y'all got it. Y'all grown. We are all grown. So, y'all just go check these videos out. Well, these websites, my go-to doc, myfreedoctor.com. Go to those websites and learn from these cats and read the articles or whatever. And I'm gonna keep saying it. Please don't forget this man here, Dr. Brian Artis. And they all pissed off about, you know, Ukraine and everything and what's going on, but they all point fingers right back at one person, Sleepy Joe. Everybody knows what this man been doing for the last 20 years. He's compromised. That's why he's looking stupid. I just showed you the video. He's going, number one, number two. I'm surprised he didn't do it the State of the Address. Oh, did he? I didn't even watch it, so I don't know. But you know, I'm going to go watch it tonight. State of the Union Address. I want to see if he said, number one, number two. Where's my teleprompter? What? Talk in my ear. I'm telling you. I'm just waiting. I know it's going to be something serious. It's going to be something ugly. I already know it. So, I mean, wow. How did we get here? I'm supposed to be just focused on health and remedies on this invisible enemy. I'm supposed to be focusing on that. But what am I doing? I am focusing on geopolitical news and Russia and Ukraine. That's where my mind been for the last 4 days. I know y'all's have been too. So, hopefully, you know, wondering if we're going to be here tomorrow or the next day. You know, can I go to the grocery store and buy some oxtails? Seems like every time I go get oxtails from the store, they go up $2 more a pound. They were just $5 2 years ago. They damn near $9 a pound now. And I only eat it but once every 6 months. But now I can't even afford that. I mean, think about it. You go get the oxtails, but by the time you get the oxtails, you back on E. Eventually, you got to strategically figure out where you're going to drive from now on. Because the price of gas is about to go up, and it's not because, well, it is because, well, it is because, hey, he gave him the pipeline, Russia, your boy Sleepy. He shut down the Keystone. What he need to do is open up the Keystone pipeline, do what they got to do, open that bad boy up. I heard he done shut down like 20 pipelines in the United States within a year. He done shut down 20 gas, oil pipelines here in the United States. And this is why you go and when you getting gas, you're like, damn, that shit went up 10 more cents. And it went up 5 cents. Right now in California, it's $6 a gallon. I mean, but them folks in Commune 4 on here, they can handle it. I guess they can handle it. I don't know. But that what happens. It is what it is. Ain't that right? Slippery slope. That's right, James. Right now, my system crashed. I had some more videos for y'all, but my system crashed when I said something about Sleepy, and I think it was crack pipes. I don't know. Let me stop before it shuts down again. I got a video on that too, but I got to find it. But he's actually giving out that stuff. He is actually giving out that stuff. And the guy, is a video going around, a dude basically showing pipes and everything in a bag with a piece of mint, with a mint, peppermint in it. So when you get through smoking and burning or whatever, you can drop a mint in your mouth. No, seriously. I'm not joking. I'm telling you real talk. I would not lie to you. Perilous times we're living in, folks. This is not the right way. This is not how we're supposed to do it. James Garner, you had it on your Insta. See, I'm not lying. It's true. It's on there. And you probably can find it on Instagram. You probably can find it on TikTok. You probably find it. Just type it in. Matter of fact, when I get offline, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna look it up so I can use it in the next video next week. That's if we still here. I'm gonna keep saying that because I'm telling you right now, we perilous times. Perilous times. And it's funny because when I drive downtown for the last couple of days, I've been driving downtown. I'm like, I don't know why I'm looking downtown, but I'm looking downtown because technically, if a strike was to happen, it'd be military bases and cities. But I stay in the country, but still. And I just look at these buildings. And in case you didn't know, most buildings, they have deep ass basements, like, 20, 30 feet below, but it's in the city, so it defeats the purpose. Or does it? Anyway, I gotta call Joel Skousen. If y'all know who that is, maybe he'll tell me what I need to do. I should have bought his book like 5 years ago. I thought somebody else was gonna be in office, but I guess not. It won't work. Okay. Whatever. Okay. Hey, it's a thought that count, right? Well, we gotta find Joel Skousen. If you don't know who Joel Skousen is, y'all need to Google him. Don't ask me to spell it. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. Y'all got these smartphones. All you gotta do is just grab your phone like this and be like, doop, Joel Skousen. That's all you gotta do. And everything will pop up, alright? Strategic location. And matter of fact, go buy the book. Speaking of books, now, in our last video, well, a couple months ago, remember I showed y'all this? Y'all need to go get it. Can y'all see it? Y'all need to go get it. And y'all need to read. The truth about, you know what? About who? What does that say? Dr. Joseph McCullough. Joseph McCullough. Alright? I need to go get that. Good book. I'm a slow reader. I'm almost finished. Alright? So, I tell you, I'm going to wind it down, but I really hope and encourage everybody to pray, warn your loved ones, tell them about these websites I gave you. Y'all gonna need them. Save them. Do whatever you need to do. So, you know, pretty saucy. What are you talking about? The teacher gave us too much work. We're skipping class. Ain't no skipping class. We gonna study. You feel me? Look, I just want to tell everybody too, man. Thank y'all for coming out. You know, you come and check my page out. You know, blue collar worker. It means a lot for you guys to come out and see what I gotta say. Just my thoughts, my opinions. That's all. It's my thoughts, my opinions. But it is what it is. You know what I'm talking about? So, people like me to say that. It is what it is. People like to hear me say it. So that's why I say it a lot. Okay? But, if you like my content, like and subscribe and, cash at me, dog. So for gas, it's for gas. That's all I use it for. It goes back and forth to the library, So, cash at me and, at the same time, like and subscribe. I really appreciate y'all coming out and like and subscribe to the video. If you like these videos I'm coming up with. These lives, basically what I'm trying to say, excuse me. Got so much on my mind. You got to forgive me though. But let's just hope that I can make more content. Hopefully next week. If we're still here. Hopefully I can go get me some nice ramen noodle soup or some pho. Keep doing what I'm doing without being burnt to a crisp. Because we don't need that. But hey, this your boy, Deeper Sax, the DJ Dun Dada. Thanks for coming out, James Garner. Pretty Saucy, Andrea. I gotta give a shout out to people that's in the comments. What I'm gonna do without you guys. Let's see. Marie Morris, what's going on? Pretty Chocolate Girl. Okay. Thank you for coming out. What? Who? Just Jesus? Jesus, you were... Thank you for coming out, Jesus. We need you right now. Tell your daddy. Show us... I'm just kidding. It was a joke. Oh, man. So... But hey, check it out. What can I say? It's time to wind it down. Don't y'all think? Until next time, hopefully, nothing crashes this time. Until then, it's your boy, Deeper Sax, signing off. Hopefully I have better content for you, next week. And also, I don't own the rights to none of this music I play. But it be banging. Alright? Talk to y'all later.